Hey guys, welcome. Want to fight racism? Yeah, do ya? Are you a victim because you were black? Yeah? Want to fight Donald Trump?
Fuck Donald Trump, nigga. Fuck.
Want to protest his presidency?
Fuck Donald Trump, nigga. Fuck.
Yeah? Well, I have a great idea. Let's kidnap a white kid with special needs and torture him. That'll sure show how black people are oppressed by ganging up on a special needs white kid and oppressing him. What a great idea. Fight fascism with torture.
I ain't get drunk.
This bitch ass nigga right here.
Yeah.
Bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, bitch ass nigga, boy. Fuck Donald Trump, nigga. Fuck white people, boy.
Fuck them, bitch.
Boy.
Just a quick interjection here. I am recording this after I've already recorded everything for the entire video. Let me just add right here, I don't agree with this video whatsoever, but shit like this only fuels the fire for shit like this. That'll get our point across. Do you want to help racial tensions in the US and bring people over to your cause? Especially white people who make a majority of this country? Then you should torture a white person live on Facebook. At least 4 of the victims' alleged captors were taken into custody Wednesday after footage of a group of people kidnapping and torturing a special needs man went viral on social media. The footage shows the attackers cutting the victim's hair with a knife until his scalp bled and slashing his clothes. He was also repeatedly slapped and cigarette ashes were thrown at him. There's just so many emotions that you feel when watching this. Anyone who is a Trump supporter and lives in a heavily liberal area can relate to this. Not this specific hostility, and I'm not trying to make Trump supporters seem like helpless victims and virtue signal towards the right-wing side of the political spectrum.
As if race tensions weren't high enough in the fucking US. This is wrong on so many levels because you have shit like the mainstream media with their blatant lies, about fucking systemic racism and fucking Trump that leads to a bunch of regurgitated disinfo, and then it leads to shit like this. And how could the police say this isn't a hate crime? It seems pretty fucking obvious to me since they said fuck white people. I mean, this can't just be teenage angst, this isn't just some fucking prank, bro.
However, throughout the election, if you were a Trump supporter, you would be afraid to come out in fear of backlash. It just pisses me off how liberal media will full-on slander white people like Megyn Kelly for racism, who hated Trump, by the way, but tiptoe around this incident to avoid hurting the feelings of black people, which is bullcrap. If I were an individual in charge of their punishment, or a dictator, probably good that I'm not, forgive me here, I'm speaking out with human emotions, I would make them eat horse shit and lick vinegar until their taste buds fell off. That's a punishment they deserve, but it wouldn't be sufficient enough. These people, these unequivocally ill-bred moronic wimps, deserve the worst punishment possible that doesn't lead to death, but allows them to feel distress and misery. Insert dark humor here. I hope they get raped by the Prison Aryan Brotherhood and by the Mexican Mafia. If you found that joke offensive, then get out, because this channel is about crossing the line legally without torture, while bringing political commentary to the table. If others get to cross the line, then I do too. I just want them to feel what racism actually feels like. Donald Trump getting elected is nothing compared to being tortured by a group of people who feel racism towards you. And if you can't see that difference, then yes, you deserve everything that I said you deserve in this video. And forgive me because I was speaking out of pure human emotions. Even if I saw a group of white people torturing a black person like this, I would make a video response. I would talk exactly like this. Anybody who does this is a human piece of shit and doesn't deserve to be called a fucking human. They don't deserve to live in society with everybody else, nor do they deserve to get off free and live in prison for free. I would have them do labor non-stop while eating the lowest quality food that prison has to offer. And prison has pretty low quality food depending on which prison you go to. I would send them to the worst of the worst. I wouldn't put them in solitary confinement. I'd put them out with other people. Yeah, it's a good thing that I don't run a prison. Renegade Slogan Media out.